All right, part two, how do I get over my ex? The first portion was talking about healing and self-reflection. Part two is now talking about building your self-confidence and finding your identity. Let's just be honest. Most people lose themselves in a relationship. That's not biblical to do that. It's not right to do that. And we shouldn't be making anybody or anything our identity. That's even with parenting, marriage, relationships. We shouldn't make somebody else our identity. Why? Because as soon as they leave or as soon as something happens that we don't agree with, then it shifts something inside of us that does not need to be shifted. We shouldn't be shifting our whole lives based on if we're with somebody else or not. So building your confidence, I like to think of building your confidence as just building momentum. When you feel like you're losing and you feel like you're stuck, it's usually because you don't have any wins. We need to get you some wins quick. So I'm going to say, think about some things that you can do that may not even have to do with relationships that can give you wins. Maybe it's consistency in the gym. Maybe it's a book club. Maybe it's a book. Maybe it's some form of self-love. Anything that would help you start getting some wins will help you rebuild the confidence. Now, I want to advise you to be careful with this because this is what we usually see. Someone breaks up with somebody and now they're in the gym and now they're a trainer. Now they have a movement of hating all men, hating all women. I'm not telling you to use this portion of your journey to go and hate people or to go and literally stir up more stuff. You're using this to build your confidence back up. Maybe it's time for some personal growth. Maybe you found out in a relationship that you stopped growing. And no, you don't have to throw up on social media that this person was holding me back. You enjoyed that person of some sort. So suck that part up and keep it moving. But you want to think about now, in this time of the day, where can I do some personal growing at? Maybe the therapy part is for me to find out why I am always attached to a thug. Why am I always attached to a girl who might be for the streets, to keep it clean? Therapy will help you realize, like, hey, you're attracting some of these people because you're not healed. You're not healed from mom wounds. You're not healed from dad wounds. And that stuff is helping you attract the wrong type of people. So personal development and definitely just building your confidence. Build confidence versus build social media confidence. Social media confidence is the confidence where it looks good, but deep down inside, you're still at home crying and wailing and still trying to call the person on the low. No, if you really want to build your confidence and find your new identity, take some time. You can even get off social media and just go and be with some healthy people. I think something that we don't realize is that if we are hurting and we're broken, go get around people who are healed. Get around healed people. The conversation is different. Get around healthy people. The vibe is different. Instead of getting around people who are in the same boat, they're going to complain. They're going to just literally talk about the same stuff, and you're going to end up back in the same place over and over again. So number 2 is build your confidence. Think now, what do I need my identity to be? I don't want my identity wrapped up in another person. Yes, I can love them, I can care for them, but I don't need it wrapped up in another person. When people ask me who am I never start off by saying I'm a Leah or a Naya's dad or Jamaica's husband. I'm a black man that's trying to do better in life. Your identity needs to be in Christ and in you, not in somebody else. So that's part 2. Come back for part 3.